Good morning. So welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. So we've just had a 5-day break. It does feel in my life like it was years. It feels like I haven't been here in ages. So one of our trainings here in Galway, the craniosacral trainings, just graduated yesterday. It was amazing. It was such a day of celebration and joy. So I feel like we've journeyed far, and I've been really away, and now I'm back. And so I'm here for the next 10 days, I think it is, until the 28th of June. And great. So I'm like, oh, what did we do in Radiate? So anyways, let's just see where we go for this. Loads of possibilities, loads of movement, and it's amazing to be back. So come lie on the floor and we shall begin. Come. So landing in, find the floor and just check in, so your 2 shoulders left and right, 2 hips left and right, the length and shape of your spine. How is that as you lie here? How is that as you rest? Does one shoulder feel bigger, more into the floor? Does one hip feel heavier, bigger, more connected? Nice. So draw your lower back down, flatten into the floor, and then arch into your lower back. So we're just doing the very simple pelvic tilt. Flatten down into the floor, and then arch. Flatten down into the floor, and arch. And as you do this, what happens through the whole of your spine? Flatten down, arch, and flatten down and arch. Nice. Now rock your knees from left to right. Again, we're just checking out, how is this in my body? How is this in my spine, in my hips, and my pelvis? Can I feel this up into my rib cage? Can I feel this through the whole of my body? Let your breath deepen. So this idea that's been weaving its way through Radiate. So you are now moving. So movement is happening because your body is in motion. Yes, you can feel that. You can feel the directions, the connections. And now drop your knees down towards the right. And now we're still, but we're not really. Now the movement that we're connecting to is the sense of your breath in this shape. So how do you connect to your breath? How do you feel your breath in this shape? Where does it meet you? Where does it fill? What does it push against? What does it soften? Can you deepen the breath so that there's more breath happening, that there's a smoother sense of the surfaces or the lines that your breath is meeting? So rather than gaps like a dotted line, can the line be clear as you breathe? Noticing that the exhale, you can clean up the line of the exhale and you can clean up the line of the inhale. Nice. Come back to center. Drop your knees down towards the left. And again, notice in the beginning where your breath naturally moves to. And then can you expand the line of your breath? Can you lift in the deep of you with your breath? What shape is your breath? Where is it easy? Where is there resistance in your breath? Exhaling and inhaling. Nice. Come back to center. So push your feet down into the floor, roll up along your spine, lifting your hips high. And then roll down, land all the way down onto the floor. So you can also include your arms. So as you lift your hips, you drop your arms overhead. And as you come back, you bring your hands to the floor beside you. So how is that? Arms overhead as your hips lift. Arms beside you as you drop your bum to the floor. Can you coordinate all the different movements? Both of your arms traveling at the same pace. One of my arms is traveling faster than the other. I'm watching it. I'm like, that's so interesting. I wasn't aware of that until I saw it happening. So now only hips, no arms. So when we only move one place, we have more resources to focus on what's happening. We have more, it's like instead of spreading our attention and multitasking, now we can completely focus on the lifting of our hips. You squeeze and push upwards. What's your distance? What's your maximum as you rise in wellness? Nice. One more time. Nice. Now travel 3/4 of the way up and pause and just find your breath here. What does your breath meet? Can you let the line of your breath connect more? Can you let more of your breath connect? Nice. Lower all the way down. Draw your knees up onto your chest. Squeeze your knees towards you. And then let your toes touch the floor. Squeeze your knees towards you. And let your toes touch the floor. Knees towards you. Toes touch the floor. Knees towards you. Touch the floor. Nice. One more time. Knees towards you. Pause there. You can, if you want, straighten your legs and pull both legs towards you. Or you can keep your knees bent and pull your legs towards you. See what's right for you. Breathing. Using your breath as the movement. Wherever you are, anchor your sacrum a little bit more into the floor, widen through your hips, really sink down into your hips towards the floor, lean into the back of your legs, breathe into your belly. That same idea, how deeply can you breathe and connect into this shape? Can you create lines of connection with your breath? Nice. Both feet to the floor, pause. Just let everything settle, everything deepen. Now, as you feel the floor beneath you, and you notice the weight of your right shoulder, the weight of your left shoulder, the weight of your right hip, the weight of your left hip. How is that? Nice. So roll over and come all the way up into your cat position. Nice. So bring your hands one handprint forward from where they are, and then sit your bum back towards your heels. And then rock forward and bring yourself so that you're in one long line towards forward. Sit your bum back. And then lean your hips forward. So you're not doing banana back. You're just meeting a sense of sensation through the hips. Squeezing your bum, hips move forward. Lean your bum back. Stretch into your arms. Really feel the feelings as you rock forward, as you rock back. So if you lift your head, your hips will drop more. If you keep looking at the floor, your hips will not drop as much. So see, do you want to lift your head as you go forward? Your hips will drop more. It'll be more effort into the belly. Is that okay for you? Notice what your distance of effort is. Back and forward. Back and forward. One more time. Back, pause there. Breathe into the shape of this. As you inhale, can you sink your breath back into your hips? Can you lengthen into the spine? I'm going to come up onto my fingertips. I love my arms keeping active. It makes them healthier than passively stretching into my armpits. But then I have a tendency towards hypermobility. So yeah, see, does staying flat on your hands suit your shoulders, or does coming up onto your fingertips suit you? I'm drawing my bum back towards my heels, and I'm lengthening from my fingertips all the way back. What are you breathing into? What shape does your breath create on the inside of you? Can you deepen that shape of breath in this moment? So it's not the outside shape we're looking at, it's the inside shape of your breath. Nice. Come all the way forward, bring your hips to the floor, and bring your elbows to the floor. And then push, lengthen into your legs, squeeze your bum, lift your toes, push your elbows down, and then rise and look forward. So I'm really engaging with my elbows as I look forward. And now, what is the shape of your breath here? How deeply can you fill into this? Squeezing your bum, toes are lifted, elbows are pushing, and your chin is moving backwards rather than upwards. So the back of my neck is long. How deeply can you breathe into this shape? Where does your breath move to? Like there's a moment where my breath pushes so strongly into the floor that I get taller. Do you feel that? And there's a moment when, as I exhale, I get a little bit shorter because I sink a bit. It's like I become more inflated, literally. Nice. Bend your knees. Bring your left elbow a little bit more into the center. Reach your right hand back and just touch, don't grab, touch your right foot with your right hand or point in that direction. Breathe into this shape. Can you draw your shoulder away from your ear? Can you lengthen into your fingertips as you reach back to touch your right foot? I'm going to turn my head towards the right as well. It feels nice in my neck. Nice. Both elbows to the floor. Bring your right elbow more into the center. Reach your left hand back. Draw your shoulder away from your ear as you reach back to touch your left foot. I'm going to turn my head towards the left. Feels nice. Nice. Bring your head to the floor and just rock your bum from side to side. Nice. So we're going to come into some movement. So, hands to the floor. Your elbows are high. Stretch your right arm long. Bend your left knee. Actually, bend both knees. So both knees are bent, both feet are in the air. And then roll over onto your right. And then you're lying on the right side of your leg, and your left leg is just floating in the air, and you're leaning into that right shoulder. Just take a breath or two here. Nice. Change. Back to center. Reach the left arm long. Roll over onto your left side. Pause there. What shape is this in your breath? Can you really connect to the inside shape of your breath? Nice. So we'll do it with the leg straight this time. So straighten your right leg, straighten your right arm, and roll towards the right with your left leg. Come back to center. Straighten the left leg, left arm, and then roll to the left with your right leg. Come back to center. Right arm straight, right leg straight. Roll to the right, back to center. Left arm straight, left leg straight. Roll to the left. Nice. One more time each side. Right arm straight, right leg straight. Roll. Left arm straight, left leg straight. Roll. Nice. From here, both elbows to the floor. And then bring your... No, let's not do that one today. Okay. So bring both knees to the floor. Come sit on the floor. Stretch your legs out long in front of you. And just roll into your ankles to begin. And roll in the other direction. Nice. And then lean back and draw your feet up towards you. Soles of your feet together. Hold on to your ankles. Sit up tall. So when we move our legs, does the shape of our breath still change? Is there still an altering in the shape of our breath? So let's feel that. You can be sitting on a block if you wish, or a pillow for this, because we will be moving our legs around. And if you find your lower back is tired, then definitely sit on something. Sit up tall. So pull with your hands. What is the shape of your breath? Nice. Lean back, both feet wide. Lean forward, hands to the floor, elbows to the floor, head to the floor, as you wish. What is the shape of your breath? Can you use your breath to lean into your inner thighs? Can you use your breath to really open into your inner thighs? Creating length, not just downward, but lengthening motion with the spine. So the top of your head is moving away from your pelvis all the time. Nice. Lean back, soles of your feet together. Sitting up tall, lengthen through your spine. What is the shape of your breath? And then bring your feet wide. So drop your ear down towards the right and bring your ribs to the left. And then drop your ear down to the left and bring your ribs to the right. So it's almost like I'm side bending. I'm creating a C shape with my spine. So coordinate to the right. And so then I coordinate to the left. So you're squeezing one side, lengthening the other, but I'm trying to create length in my neck rather than focusing on the coordination that's happening. How would I lengthen into the side of my neck? How would I lengthen into the side of my neck? And my neck is happening all the way from my rib cage. Like I feel my neck, so it's from all the way through. So when I move my neck, I can feel all of the ribs splaying on that side, like in a coordination. But the focus is on the neck and then it spreads down into my ribs. How do you do that? Nice. And then tuck your chin in, lengthen through the back of your neck. Stick your chin forward and then look up towards the ceiling. So I'll do it from sideways. Tuck your chin in, look down towards your chest, and then stick your chin forward, look up towards the ceiling. Nice. Tuck your chin in, and then travel down as far as your chest, and then stick your chin forward, travel up towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin in, down towards your chest, chin forward, up towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin in, down towards your chest, drop your head down, and then chin forward, up towards the ceiling. So round your back forward, and then arch your back upwards. Round your back forwards, and arch your back upwards. We're going to try it the other way. Stick your chin up towards the ceiling, and then stick your chin out as far as it'll go forwards till it's in front of your chest. Tuck your chin in and round backwards. Lift your chin up. Travel forwards with your chin. Round your back by tucking your chin in. Travel up. Nice. Roll your shoulders, big circles. Huge circles with your shoulders. Let your spine be moved by this. What is the shape of your breath? Does your breath change in shape as you roll your shoulders? And then roll in the other direction. Nice. So open and close your toes, and open and close your eyes and your face. Like you're lucky you're not on YouTube. Yeah. So just kind of feel how you're stretching your face, you're blinking your eyes, you're opening your eyebrows. You have this sense of wow. So open your eyes, open your toes, open your eyebrows, open your fingers, and go wow. Like really, like everything open, and then squeeze everything in, and then open everything wide. Squeeze everything in, and then open everything wide. Stay in the wide, reach your fingers long, open your eyebrows, open your eyes, open your toes, open your mouth, stretching. How do you stretch your face? Oh, it feels so strange doing this in front of all of you. Nice. Cool. One last movement before we end. Come into a cross-legged position. Hands come forward, pull wide. Back of your hands together. Scoop towards your heart. Forward. Wide. Back of your hands together. Scoop towards your heart. Forward. And again, last time. Wide. Back of your hands together. Scoop towards your heart. Offer forth. And just pause in community and in connection. Offering, receiving, connecting. And just feel the shape of your breath as you deepen into your heart. And you breathe into your heart even more. Palms come together, come rest in front of your chest. Nice. How wonderful. Very nice to be here today. Very nice to connect and move and breathe into the shapes of me. I like this. I like this a lot. My neck feels good. My back feels good. Nice to be here. I'll see you tomorrow, day 10 of Radiate. Be well. Ciao. Slán.